Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm PANCZASU, my team Mixpower. This is officially day X of my playthrough. I don't really remember which day it is, but I do know that today is Monday. That's right, it is a new week, a new day, and this was actually a reference, this today is Monday sentence, was a reference to somebody on some kind of radio podcast, but you probably will have no idea who it was or what occasion it was. One hint though, for none of you out there who will actually be able to figure it out. The language I spoke it on is important. I have no idea why I'm giving you those clues, because there's no way anybody knows this reference. So anyway, I understand, because there's nothing for me to do this turn. I hope there wasn't. Oops. And we can just go into the game, and apparently I captured Grus, which is a really strange name for a system. And as for side notes, unfortunately there's some grim news right now. You ready for this? Okay. I have no juice. Or rather, theoretically I do have juice. I have juice downstairs in the kitchen. Thing is, it's too warm for my liking, so right now I put it into my freezer just a second ago, and I'm waiting for it to chill out a little bit so that I'm able to drink it. However, right now I have to make do without it, which might actually be a problem. I also captured the volans, apparently, which, as you can see, this is a great opportunity to talk about, wow, a lot of resources. Anyway, this is a great opportunity to talk about the Craver Strait. As you can see, there is this strait in action. They have been in control of the system for so long that Volans 2, the small tundra planet, is, well, right now considered as normal in terms of food production. Yet again, food is standing for food, industry, science, and dust. But the second planet that probably has been captured for a longer time is considered as depleted, which means that it right now has decreased its production till the end of the game. So this just shows you the trait of Cravers in action. Just to notice that when they first colonized those two worlds, they actually had a bonus to its production, so they produced more instead of less. So yeah, this is something to remember, obviously. And well, I'm just think what kind of improvements Cravers had on the systems, and this, yeah, quite a decent job, I have to admit. Not as good as mine, still kinda impressive. I did not really expect that. Let me just put it this way. I am going to put in a couple of extra stuff in here. Did they do Moon Survive? No, they didn't, because they are stupid, etc. Actually, they were doing... no, that's the same planet. Sorry. Okay, so they didn't do any Moon Survey. Well, too bad for them. But however, that's a new sentence. I did want to go for this one, and yeah, maybe this one. Also just some upgrades that I could go for. What is this one? Wasteless supply chain. Actually, when we will have this technology that allows me to convert food into industry, did I even go for it? No, I didn't apparently, so yeah, there's no need to care about it just yet. Maybe in the future, but I'm not going to queue this up just yet. Yet again, I repeat myself. Because, you know, I might need to recreate my fleet if it is destroyed. Then again, I do not think it is possible with my Nephilim 4.0, which is a really powerful ship with some really cool shiny lights on it. So let's proceed into the Sing system, entering in a blockade state, and... what was that? I have no idea. And fight the opponent, who's got only some very, very weak ships at his disposal, or at his disposal, because this is a woman. At least I think it was a woman. But anyway, I'm going to still engage in this fight, even though I could probably auto let the AI decide what actions to perform, but then again, I do want to start this video with some kind of battle, because this is always enjoyable thing for you guys, I bet, because, well, it is definitely enjoyable for me to watch some explosions at the start of any video I watch, unless this video is not supposed to have explosions in it. For example, it's, I don't know. I don't even know. I was trying to make some kind of crappy, witty comment, but I'm apparently too stupid for that, so I'm not going to do so. As you can see, I was able to obliterate the enemy fleet without any problem and without taking any damage whatsoever. No big surprise over there, especially with the fact that I went for camouflage. Then again, I have Nephilim's 4.0. Do I really need to go for camouflage with their anti-missile protection? I don't think I do, but I will have to see about that. So remind me that next time we have a battle not to go for camouflage, just to see if I take any damage or not. This will be a good indicator of whatever my Nephilims are capable of doing. Alright, you still are conquering the Hisho, they should be dead anytime now. Grus, I do not really care about the Grus. I expected to have some decent improvements over there. Actually, it's pretty garbage. Wow. Good job, United Empire, good job. As you can see, this is the starting plan for United Empire, I can tell because it is mineral pool. As I said, this is a very big malus, but then again, what kind of bonus and malus does the United Empire have? I don't remember, let's check it. So, affinity, you get 50 to 100% tax rate will give a 0 to 100% industry bonus. I don't really get it. So, wait a second. So this means that when your tax rate is between 50 and 100, then it gives you some kind of industry bonus, is that right? Well, in that case, it is kind of interesting trait. I wouldn't even call it a bonus, it's just... Well, it is a slight bonus, it's an interesting one, to say the least. And also plus 10 ship experience on building on Empire, this is very good. Anyway, fusion plants, we're just an extra technology businessman. Modest per population of planets, that's a good trade. Strong alloys, probably, yeah, more ship HP, actually that's quite a lot. Furious warriors, more defense on system. Unlucky colonists, home planet is minor pool, this is a very nasty trade. And dust impaired. More abilities cost on hero, this pretty much is non-important because of the fact that abilities cost almost no dust anyway. So it looks like this... Actually, I think they might be balanced, maybe on the edge of being underpowered. I'm not so sure about this one. I mean, extra dust construction is good, more HP ship is good as well, but this unlucky colonist is really a big kick in the teeth at the early game. Then again, now that I think of it, it only matters in the early game. If you manage to survive this, then you pretty much have no Malosai for you, which is quite big. So no, you know what, I think United Empire is fairly balanced as it is and needs no change whatsoever. Actually, after a longer thought, I also think that Amoeba are the same, because even though most of the traits are pretty much useless or not that useful at least, and Masters of Evolution definitely worthless, but the Amoeba affinity itself is really quite decent. I mean, the fact that you know the whole map is really allowing you to strategize a lot of things and engage in diplomatic relationships with every single faction on the map straight away. So this is also something really decent. As I said, Amoeba not really that much of a game-breaking traits, none of them is really that amazing, but they do give you some kind of bonusai without going too far, without a need for malosai to compensate for the bonusai. Alright, you dear system, I'm going to call you dear system, because you're apparently a system dear. Actually, I'm going to call you that, dear. And just to make it more fancy, I'm going to call you dear instead of dear, with an A, you know what I mean. Okay, so we got our deer system, and you're going to go for a bunch of stuff. You go for this, you go for this. Actually, this is going to be quite useful. Oh, this is going to be quite useful, but whatever. Hyperscale farms, and you're going to change this for 3D replication plants. That's kind of strange, but I'm not the one to argue. I don't really care anyway. So, you know, yeah, I'm just going to leave it as it is right now. Not really... I don't really care. And last planet for United Empire is not even guarded by any sort of fleet, which is kind of hilarious, and is just simply an indicator of me about to pawn the enemy, like completely pawn. So let's see, how close am I to total victory? 83% to expansion victory, which is, I believe, what I'm going to go for, since still I have no idea how does one achieve diplomatic victory, and I'm very far away from achieving it. So yeah, let's just end the turn and see what happens. Then again, this is the end game. of the game, if you can call an end game of the game. And if this sounds right, and it doesn't sound right at all, but I think you catch my drift. So anyway, this is the end game. I do not really have a lot of stuff to do, because anyway, I am going to get a ton of stuff each turn, a lot of money, a lot of things, and if you get the desire, I can basically get at this moment of the game. I do not also need to research a lot of ship upgrades and neither of this nonsense, because I am at this point of the game when I just can do whatever I want. So unless something really requires my attention, for example, our carriers doesn't go that well, I can pretty much skip the turns and just keep conquering the enemy, because that's how manly I feel about myself. That's how manly I feel about myself? That's not what I wanted to say at all. Whatever. We are going to engage in the battle with an enemy fleet, and I remember not to go for the camouflage this time because I want to test out how my anti-missile defenses are working out for themselves. So I'm not going to go for anything that gives me a defensive bonus. I will simply go for attacker locked and then repair any damage that I actually might take, with me not going for any anti-missile ability. So as I can see, this time it was the enemy who attacked me. I am going to bombard them with a stray of lasers. I wanted to say bullets, but I'm not really firing any bullets whatsoever, and my ships are so big that you cannot see a thing that is happening, except for the fact that the enemy ships that well, they aren't even bigger, I think, are going down, and none of those missiles managed to hit my efforts, which was actually kind of surprising for me, because there was a lot of missiles and still none of them even made it to my ship. So I guess, yeah, I can just go for whatever skills I want to. I could even go for ones that decrease my defense and still prevail over the opponent, which I'm actually going to try out right now, just out of the sense of curiosity. I'm going to do something that is going to decrease my own missile interception and see if I'll still manage to win this battle regardless. I mean, I definitely am going to win this battle, but let's see how much damage I take. So tactics, I believe. Well, weapon overclock definitely decreases my anti-missile interception, but so does tactics, and it also increases my damage, so I think I'm going to go for that. And then repair anything that could happen. If anything is to happen, that of course. So the enemy is firing their voice of missiles. I am not really afraid because I am firing a ton of lasers, which is kind of amazing and kind of ridiculous. I mean, just look at those explosions. I think, you know what, there's this, I think, extinct, ancient, incredibly advanced race that is called the Endless in the lore of this game. You know what, I think I figured out where their name comes from. I think they were simply able to fire an endless stream of bullets, and that's why everybody is calling them endless. So soon, at this rate, I will be able to call myself endless, because I am pretty much able to fire an endless string of lasers, which is probably even better than bullets. Now, I got Galactic Trade Center, which allows me to... Wow, holy, okay, this is a good one. Not even going to explain anything more than that, because this is awesome. And C5 systems. Command, control, communications, computing, and C, the speed of light. The final C to be integrated into advanced battle systems. The ability to react to masses moving at measurable percentage of C is the final key to handling large fleet maneuvers using advanced technologies. Whew, sorry for that. So it basically means that I can attach... Whoa! Holy! Okay. How much... Okay, single influence takes up full space, so I can attach... Wow, this is some serious mathematics. I can attach 2 excellent Nephilims to my fleet. So, because of that, I'm going to construct just this many Nephilims. So, first of all, Revenue Zen to start with, because it's an amazing upgrade apparently, and then let's go for excellent Nephilims. And after that, let's go back into this conversion industry into science, because it is always good. Yada yada yada. That's good, that's good, that's good. Yep, apparently I'm not getting as much money as I would like, because some systems are giving me negative approval. I really can't wait for the ability to, like, throw a system into a black hole just so that doesn't generate any negative approval. This would be kinda awesome. Especially if I could watch this. And I don't want any AI to control anything. Come on. Annoying. I mean, this would probably make my job so much more simpler, I don't know. But I do not care. Because I rule like that. I like leaving nothing to the AI because it just feels better this way. Not like I'm Matrix biased and I'm afraid that somebody's going to conquer my mind. Because let's face it, it is quite probable, okay, maybe not probable, but very much so possible that we are already in error or in Matrix or something like that. And does it matter? As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really matter as long as there's nothing we can do about it to even find out that this is indeed the case. If this would change, then maybe. But to be absolutely honest, I do not think we're in a Matrix of any sort. I could be horribly wrong, but this is more of a philosophical question in whatever, I got lost in thought yet again. At least I didn't forget what I wanted to say. This would be even worse, because this would be my amnesia kicking in yet again. But it didn't kick in, which makes me feel good. So, I got some kind of research ready, advanced scholastics. Scholastics? Well, that's what it says, isn't it? So, yeah, I got that one, which gives me, okay, even more money on planets, especially on Ocean, Jungle, and Terra. Okay, so this is to compensate for the fact that when you metamorph a planet, terraform a planet into a Ocean, Jungle, or Terran, and you lose bonusi for example, industry bonusi from Lava Planet, then you can get those end game improvements that are able to make up for that and actually encourage you to terraform your systems, which is something that I might eventually do just because I'm curious of this whole affair. Now, Arcturus has finished doing some stuff. I absolutely do not care. I'm half tempted to actually just set up AI for the system, even though I said I wouldn't. But I won't. I am just going to, well, that's to the deserts. One of them has a moon. Is there anything? Okay, I have discarded stuff. Moon. I'm going to go for this upgrade. I'm going to go for this upgrade. I'm going to go for those two upgrades. And this is good enough for now. I should be able to forget about the system for quite some time now. Yada yada yada. Actually, there's nothing I really care about in here. Okay, there is, but not that much. Not that much. This is useless. This is useless. Blah blah blah. Living habitats is going to be useful because there is an asteroid belt in there. Bob, well, you can go for, actually you don't need revenue then at all, but you can always make a good use of some other stuff, maybe not. And you can, but you definitely can colonize a large barrel. Anything else that requires my attention? Man, I actually should have set the AI for this stuff just so I have less things to worry about. So I guess the AI takeover is a useful thing to have and definitely something that you should not ignore like I do. But you know me, or more probably you don't know me, but it doesn't really matter. Now those probably, yeah, all of them need to have a moon survey ongoing. By the way, something that I would like to point out, wouldn't it be nice if we were able to have more moons per planet? I mean, the situation that when in the universe we have a planet and only one more orbiting it is, I think it isn't really that rare, but it is quite common that planets have more than one moon orbiting them, and in this game I don't think I ever saw anything like that, so it would be nice to see this kind of thing. Just a personal preference. Okay, those ships really do not deserve my attention because they are completely and utterly garbage. So I will not even care about them. Let's have a quick look if the United Empire has prepared any sort of defenses. No. But he shot, they are going to die as well. So I guess I'm pretty much good to go. My alliance is still standing, yes it is. So I'm just going to end the turn right here. Wait for Kravis to send some more fleets towards me. Come on, big bros. And they are all going to die regardless because I'm that girl. Over Paris. Obviously I'm not, but still I'm going to kill them because I simply have bigger guns and better guns and more guns. Every sentence with guns in it is usually a good sentence, unless you say something like somebody points guns at me, then usually this isn't a good sentence and I talk nonsense. Which is nothing new. Nihil novi, nihil novi. Okay, you dear sir, more trader bonuses bonuses. Bonuses? Not bonusi? Okay, apparently bonuses is the way to go. My English is so horrible, isn't it? So, should I go for more bonuses per wit? Or should I go for... I will go for more bonuses per wit. And after that I'll go for it yet again. Apparently you can trade an apple for an elephant, so this is, I guess, a good trade. For one of the sides, for the other one, not so much. Unless you are a race of species that can only eat apples, but you're allergic to elephants, then maybe, just maybe. Now, I do want to know what on earth does this research give me, because I still have no idea. Unlocks... Primus Interxenos. Okay, Primus Interxenos. First among aliens. Still no idea what that does. No idea whatsoever. Should I go? No, I will not really go for that one. I could go... Oh wait, I already researched this. Nice. Very nice. So, Extreme Conception. Maybe I'll go for it simply so that I feel like I have Extreme Conception, and this is awesome because for some reason... Permanent vacation. Oh wow, permanent vacation! Actually, you know what? This would be probably a nightmare. I mean, it would be cool for the first month, maybe, but longer than that, it would be a nightmare. Trust me, I'm the guy who was sick for 3 years of his life. I do know how it is to, you know, spend that much of, to have that much of a free time. It's a nightmare. Probably the fact that I was sick this whole time didn't help, honestly. Still, I cannot really imagine the fact, you know, endless vacation to be a really good idea. You have to have something to do. At least it's my opinion. You are free to have your own opinion, and you're entitled to it as well. And I guess this should be obvious to everybody by now. So what am I even talking about? You know what? Actually, I might go for the technological victory just to see if I am able to do this or not. Bringing 5 copies of this improvement. Hello! This is cool. I have never seen that before. So wait a minute. Let me just go for... Does virtualization or whatever it's called, and then try to achieve endless empire, which is kind of interesting. I want to see how it goes. I really want to see how it goes. So, let's see. Movement would be kind of cool. 100 in possession unlinked, don't really care about that. Movement of empire always good, and you can also transfer from planets into Terran, which is not that important. More expansion, less expansion disapproval, which is good. And then endless empire, which is going to be amazing if I manage to achieve it in time, which I probably will not. Now, I know there's a battle incoming in here. Though it looks impressive, those ships are really pathetic, so I'm just going to skip it. I'm waiting for the enemy to actually send something worthy of my time at me. So, because yeah, this was kind of pathetic. Meanwhile, I can just keep going and end the turn. You know what? It is actually possible that I might win the game in this part of my playthrough. And if not, then I'm definitely going to win in the next part, which is kind of substantial and might actually mean that I put my juice in my freezer for nothing. Because I, to be honest, never really drink juice unless I make videocasts. And even that has only been invented by me when I started making those Amoeba playthroughs. Or did I start it a little bit earlier than that? I don't know. I think it... Okay, somebody died. Who was it? Well, you didn't help me really. Okay, United Empire is gone. This is very, very good indeed, because they are boring anyway, and they are humans. Now there are no more humans in the galaxy, which makes me horribly happy. Can you be horribly happy? That sounds wrong. Well, I can be, because I am awesome like that. I am horribly happy. Right now, in your face. So, now that I am horribly happy, I'm going to merge those fleets together because there is no need for them to not be merged. Right now that they can be merged. And I will send them into Volan system just so that they will guard from any Craver's ships that would try to make it past my invasion fleet and try to mess with me in any way. Actually, you know what? If this happens, I would rather have my fleets... Hey, I would rather have my fleets stationed over in Cairn so that they have an easy access to every single of the arms of the galaxy that I control, which, as you can see, is a lot. I will never even bother to conquer this army because, yeah, I kinda want to have a pirate empire at my side. They are pretty good protection. And I know that for a fact that they will not even try to attack me, so yeah. Come on, throw something impressive at me. I'm going to fight this because I simply want to see some more explosions, but still, can you not try a little bit harder? Throw some dreadnoughts at me. If you like use 4 of them at once, maybe I will even take some damage. Do I don't really think so, because I'm so far behind. I mean, they are so far behind. I definitely am not. Alright, so you know what? I actually will go for adaptive strategy, because this gives me plus 35 weapon damage as opposed to 20 beam damage. So maybe even my beams will be more powerful than they would be if I went for simple target lock. So it seems like adaptive strategy is actually a way to go in the late game, unless there are some even more powerful cards, but I really do not think so. Hero abilities are probably better, but my hero doesn't really have any aside from the dust barrier, which is, considering all the facts at how much I own the opponents, is not that important right now. Definitely not. Alright, the opponent has been totally annihilated, not even able to do any sort of damage to any of my ships. This is nice, and this is also really loud. I think I might try to make it a little bit more quiet. So, well, I think this is enough right now. Oh, it might be too quiet, but oh well, we all live with that. Oh, right? At worst, I will know for the future to put the loudness higher, even if I'm getting death in the process. So, did he manage to make a single ship to make themselves last for a little bit longer? No? Okay, I expect they will fall in like next turns. Probably next turn, but I'll give them one more just so I can win this bet a little bit more easily. So the end of turn is still in progress. So, and I guess it will last for a little bit longer, because actually right now the AI doesn't have that much to think about. I mean, most of the empires are dead, and those that are not don't really have a lot of stuff to do. So far, increasingly powerful military, yada yada yada. Well, as long as we're at an alliance, I don't care. Zaid, maybe. Alright, Zain, you're going to go for this upgrade, you're going to explore this moon, because you probably have not done so. You're going to go for this stuff, and some more cool upgrades, and I really do not care, because why would I? Have I conquered Hishu? Just not yet, that is okay. It's not like hell is going to break loose because of this. And Horisha are still friendly towards me, which is okay. As soon as they get to a point when... Actually, they have plus 42 because of donations, so I guess I cannot really donate much more to them than that. So yeah, they just have to live with it. And when on Earth will my ships be ready? I want them at the ready right now. Apparently this will still take a single 10 more, which is unfortunate, but what am I going to do? Cannot increase my tax rate, that's unfortunate. And it hurts me quite a lot, but oh well. Let's end the turn, and come on, I want to win this already. Or rather, I would like to have a little bit more of a challenge, but this is all because of my stupidity and not noticing that the game reset its settings when I left the lobby, and I am right now playing on normal instead of hard. So this is most probably the reason why I didn't have the exact challenge I was hoping for. But then again, look at this. How Cravers actually managed to send some kind of decent-ish fleet at me. Nice. I mean, still, it is way behind, and I do not believe, not in the slightest, that they are even close to being at my technological level in terms of all the weapons that I have. So I don't expect anything bad that can happen, so I can safely go for adaptive strategy. And as always, go for non repairs after that, because I don't believe it is possible for this battle to last any longer than just the first long range turn. Okay, so there is EMP, which means that I get even less efficiency on the anti-missiles. So I actually might, just might, take some damage from the enemy from them. Well, that's okay, I don't think I will lose any Nephilim because of that, and if I do, no I won't. I might take some damage. Yes, I did take a miniature portion of damage because of this EMP. Then it got immediately repaired, obviously, but it's just an indication for me that if ever I run into an even bigger fleet than the one I just fought, then I should not go for adaptive strategy, because this might result in me taking a little bit too much damage, if you catch my drift. Now, Dust Virtualization, this is an amazing upgrade, which I'm definitely going to go for. Actually, now I do not even care, because I'm going to win anyway. Yeah, that's how it goes. You, dear sir, are going to go for this ability that I forgot the name of, Cyber Skilled, yep. Now, not really care about Hyperdriven, not care about New Spirit. Do you have any more upgrades for system-specific stuff? Not really. More, maybe Hardy Constitution gives you something. Nope, it doesn't give you anything, so just give you more labor. I guess this will be enough. Now, Mars. Mars can go for some stuff. Yeah, convert. Wow, I'm going to have so much industry at the end of this. This is going to be hilarious. So finally, I have actually a reason to go for all of this food stuff, which is interesting. Definitely cool. Definitely cool. Not going to complain. And after that, industry in the science. Oh man, this is going to be awesome. Or rather, would be awesome if not for the fact that I am about to win anyway. Wait, that's the wrong fleet. Okay, I got a little bit stumped there for a second because my stupidity was kicking in. Okay, you, Nephilim, create fleet. Actually, I just now, in this very second I discovered I am able to do this. Even though it was obvious, it took me so long. Whatever. And yes. Well, you know what? Yes, just go for all of this because I don't really care. Okay, maybe not that one. But aside from that, yes, just go for it though. Speed this up because, hey, why not? Same thing for Kingsport, because, yeah, you know what? Just, why not? There is no real reason not to do any of those things. But there is a reason for this to be moved a little bit higher. I said a little bit higher, and even higher than that. Thank you very much. Next turn I have 2 of my Nephilims at the ready to join my main fleet, which will hopefully decrease the time I need to capture this planet, which will be very nice indeed. Saving some time is always good. I don't think anybody has any doubt about that. Hishio still not dead. They are definitely kind of stubborn people, but that's because of their Bushido. Is that how we call it? Bushido? I guess it is. Trait which makes them kinda angry each time I conquer one of the planets, and I did conquer quite a lot of the planets, so they are definitely angry and reluctant to be defeated. They are going to be defeated though, nevertheless. Don't you worry about that. I do wonder where is the enemy's home system, so maybe I can just win this within a single video cast, because this would be kinda amazing. Then again, half of the galaxy is under my control. That's good. And I have more stuff to do on Bob. Hello, Bob. What do you have for me, Bob? Okay, that was kind of stupid. Just made me sound even stupidier than I sound right now, which is kind of stupid. Let's just face it. I mean, I don't think anybody would disagree with that. I sound stupid, but hey, it might be my trait. It might be my trait. It might be the best thing about me. I don't really think so, no. But well, let's just stop talking random useless stuff that is simply making me look even dumber than I already do. Thank you very much. Dismissed. Fleet is at the ready, which is very nice. Create. Yes, I know I didn't have to get into the system, but I don't care. You just go into sync to join my main fleet. That's all very good and dandy. And we are going to wait one more turn. Let's see, do I even have a chance to win in this videocast? Nope, a single minute remaining before I have to end it, so I guess only a minute remaining. Wow, this is a fast one. I guess when you do something enjoyable, then time just passes by like phew! So that's probably what happened. Anyway, if this is the case, I guess my last video is going to be a relatively short one. What is that? A new hero available? I guess this is... Yep. Oh, that's kind of cool. You know what? I think this is a hero that actually was in a hero competition. Is it... I'm not sure. Is it... No, I think it is not actually a hero from the hero competition. No, I don't think. No. Still, I would love to have this hero like 2 billion years ago, because he is amazing for planet management. Right now, I don't really even care. I'm just going to let him sit in the pub or wherever he is. And I conquered something. Oh no, it's just Beatrix doing some stupid stuff. Okay, there we go. That would be my timer. But before this goes out, let's give me food converted into industry and those kind of upgrades, so I don't have to care about the system for any time soon. Which is very good indeed. Can I increase the tax rate? Still unable to do so. This is making me sad, unfortunately. Or fortunately, maybe you sick bastards like to see people sad. Actually, this is okay. I like witnessing somebody else's suffering on YouTube, especially if it is Jesse Cox playing Amnesia. That was hilarious. So, do I really want to have a battle right now? No, because I have to split this video in here. So, it was PANCZASU, the Mighty Mixed Power. If you enjoyed my work, then please like it, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment because I always love them. Soon I'll be back with probably what is going to be the last video in this playthrough, so I'm very excited. But meanwhile, while I wait on because of the downtime between recording the video, never mind, it's just sounded silly. Anyways, what I wanted to say is I'm about to go to refrigerator or rather freezer to get my juice out. Thank you for watching and see you online.